So welcome back, Blake. What's up, man?
What is going on, Coley?
Nothing much, man. This is our second podcast. Man. You know, I'd say we're seasoned vets now.
Oh, man.
No longer rookies.
If you say so, I'm thinking the same thing. We have achieved that badge, man. We have gotten to that rank.
We are seasoned vets. You know what I'm saying? We're not rookies anymore. This is our second podcast. So,
no way. No way.
All right, well, let's roll the intro music then.
I'm just kidding. All right.
That was obviously a joke. We're not seasoned vets at all. We still have no idea what we're doing. But honestly, we have an idea.
We have an idea.
Yeah.
Of where we want to go. We started, man, and we're making our way towards the vet status.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
yeah. You can only start somewhere, right?
Every start begins somewhere.
Every start begins somewhere.
And
right.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Oh my god. So, the first podcast actually did really well. I was very surprised. I honestly was not expecting much from the first podcast, but I got a lot of good feedback. People were, texting me, asking me questions, or, saying they really enjoyed us, or really enjoyed listening to us. So, I was very surprised. I was really happy with it. That was awesome.
Man. I mean, hearing all that from you, man, I mean, I really didn't look too much into it, but just hearing all that, it means a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of motivation to keep going and just...
Yeah, it means a lot more than what people think. So please, if you enjoy something we make or a video, even anything I do, please tell me, because that goes through the roof.
Yeah, let us know. If you're seeing something you like, it's making you laugh, just spread the positivity, that's
exactly.
all we're going to get from it.
So yeah, I think part of the reason why I did so well is I literally spam social media. I posted on every social media that I own.
Or were you just thinking man, I'm gonna go on a rampage,
yeah,
man? This is my time right here. This is my time to shine. I'm gonna do Tinder. I'm gonna throw that thing on Tinder. I'm gonna throw it on Facebook. I'm gonna throw it on granniesmeat.org.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely did. Yeah, I put it on everything. I don't know if that's annoying. I sometimes think it's annoying if I spam my social media, especially if you follow me on everything, because then you see the same thing over and over again. But there's no other way to get it out there. So if that is annoying to you, I'm sorry, but don't unfollow me though, because then you won't see it. So don't unfollow me.
Yes,
I need to follow.
Please do not unfollow.
Yeah. No, so like I said, sorry if that's annoying, but
it's got to happen, man. We got to get it out there. We got to get it noticed, and
that's the only way to do it.
For you, those who like it, you like it, man. We like it too. We like doing this.
Exactly, it's fun.
It's really fun. We do this because not just because maybe one day we could, have success with it, but we like doing it. It's a passion for us, man, and
it's fun.
We're just gonna keep producing. So.
So before we get into this week's podcast, I do want to say a lot of people were texting me and saying, "Hey, it was really smooth. Actually, really did a good job on your first podcast." But what you guys didn't know is how many times I had to edit out me saying "like." I said it was "Hey Blake, you do and no, dude, it's literally a 5.
You said it 100 times.
More than 100. It was 100,000 times. I had to go in there and edit out every I said. So that's something,
man. I said about 3,004 times. I was always saying Yeah. So it's nerves, man.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try my hardest to not say I mean, you probably won't hear it ever, but it's easier for me to go back and edit me not saying or edit that out or whatever. So yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna work on. But I think we're gonna head straight into this week's podcast. Okay, so Blake,
what's up?
It's been a while since I've seen you,
dude. It's been about 4 months. Just getting a week.
Yeah, it's been 1 week, but that's a long time for us. We chill all the time, and you're a different person now. You're in the real world. This is weird.
I am in the real world.
You're locked up in the job.
I am locked up.
The gym is no longer your job.
Nope, it is not. I started real life, man.
And I Snapchatted you, and I was like, "Hey, man, don't tell me anything you have done this week. I want to hear it on the podcast." So this is the first time I'm going to be hearing what you went through this week. So how's the real world, dude? Let me know.
The real world, man. So, all right, Sunday night, I'm stressing. I had a nice family dinner. We had, what did we have? We had chicken, we had corn, we had mashed potatoes. We were eating good. We were eating good Sunday night, right before I went into work on Monday morning. Because, man, I'm stressing out. I didn't work for 2 months. Yeah. But, so, I ate that dinner. I headed to bed, and so the past 2 months it's crazy because I didn't wake up. I don't think past 9:30. You know?
Yeah.
I was always waking up at 10 and stuff like that. So I set my alarm, but the crazy thing is, it already clicked, man. I woke up at like 4 or 5, and I was ready to go.
What time did it to be at work?
Well, see, our company is located in Earth City, which is about, 40 minutes away?
Probably.
40 minutes away. So, every day this past week, I woke up at 6, and I would try to leave the house by 6:40, About 2 days it rained.
Yeah.
So, those 2 days, I would leave at like 6:30. And one of the days, man, I left at 6:30. I got there at 7:55. I mean, you have the traffic, you have the rain, everything goes into effect. So you want to get there, you want to make your presence known, you want to arrive and just be on time, because that's how you present yourself. If you're late,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, so this dude's late now.
Yeah, first day.
Is he going to be late on the real work day? So woke up at about 6. And the crazy thing is, I would get home at like 5 or 6, so I was just going for 12 hours.
12-hour days, man.
And I wasn't used to that, and except for today and yesterday, every day I hit the gym for at least 2 hours.
Yeah. So that's a 14-hour day.
Yeah,
basically.
for real. and
Had to go to your second job, the gym.
the gym, yeah, and hitting it hard. And
So waking up, that was hard. That was something you weren't used to. But how was the actual job? Like, what did you actually do this week?
All right, so I'm not gonna say where I work or anything like that. Just because.
You did last podcast.
I did last
so
podcast. That's what I was thinking.
Okay,
okay.
But just you don't have to say anything. Just say how was it? What was your experience?
What I am is I'm a an electric technician. So what I do basically on a day-to-day basis, we do disconnects Monday through Thursday. I will walk up to somebody's door, knock on their door, let them know that I'm there to disconnect them for non-payment on their electric bill. So I find the meter, unless they tell me get off my property or they have a problem with it. I find the meter, I disconnect it, and I'm out of there. And it's about $375 per job. What was the question again?
Oh my god! I was like, what? So what did you do this week?
Oh yeah, this week. All right, yeah. Hey man, I get lost in all this because I can go on for days.
Okay, so hang on, I'm gonna restart this.
All right.
So what did you do this week? Your experience from this week.
Oh, that's what I wanted to get in by telling you the dinner I had. Yeah. So I was nervous, but I should have been nervous because when I went in Monday, it was a piece of cake, man. It was chill. I met so many new fantastic people this week. It was awesome. Guys I've never seen before, talked to, met, what was it, a group of 8 or 9 new guys that I'm going to be working with. I mean, not really working with, but they're on the company team. I'll be working individually because, I have my truck, I do disconnects, reconnects by myself. But sat in the classroom basically, learned disconnects, reconnects, all that good stuff, how to protect yourself. Safety is the main key. You always want to be safe out there, be aware of your surroundings, because I'm going into these houses, disconnecting stuff.
Yeah.
Not into the houses, but on the side of the houses, they might have a dog. I don't know if that dog's mean. I don't know if that dog's nice.
Yeah.
So I gotta be aware.
Yeah.
I gotta be aware of stuff.
And not to mention, you were going there to do something they don't want you to do.
They do not want me to do.
They do
not want me to do.
Do you think you have the nuts to go up there?
I'm gonna have to, because it's a job now, man.
Yeah.
It's a job now.
You're trying to pay your bills.
Yeah.
They're not paying
honestly,
theirs.
I'm scared because they prepared me. They told me you will get people who curse at you. You will get people who try to pay you. Yeah, I can't accept any payments.
Yeah.
If they're saying, hey, don't disconnect me, I will give you $50. I can't accept that. I'm sorry. I'm just here to disconnect. But they'll love me on the reconnects because I am turning their stuff back on. So I turn it off, I turn it on. But yeah, short story short, that makes sense. I met a lot of good people this week, and just sat in the classroom, learned all about that. So
yeah. So do you have to like wear safety? Like they teach you
I have
safety
to. I
and
have to
everything?
wear
Like,
safety.
because you're messing with electric, right?
Safety is main key. Yep, it's electric. If I do not have my gloves on, I have 2 pairs of gloves I have to wear. If I don't have those on and any of that could possibly touch me, I'm gone, man.
Like dead, gone.
I'm dead.
Straight dead.
I'm dead.
Cash. Like what? But like, why wouldn't you put the gloves on? Like, would you just like, oh fuck it. Like I don't need
my
them
boss
this time.
My boss was telling me they've had to terminate people because they're not wearing their gloves, and I'm just thinking to myself,
Like how hard?
if you can get electrocuted, why wouldn't you wear your gloves?
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
wear my gloves so I don't get electrocuted.
Exactly.
You know, like, and we have to wear a long sleeve shirt. You know,
Yeah.
that's fire retardant.
Yeah.
So like it can't you know, like
Yeah, no, it's
sparkle-
safety. Like
it's safety.
it's
You have
being
to wear
smart.
glasses. You have to wear a hard hat.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to be smart about it, man. If you go about your job, you do your business, and you get out of there, hey, you got the weekend to do whatever you want.
True. It's
man.
what is it,
You
like
got the
Monday through
weekend-
Friday?
It's Monday through Friday. Fridays are only reconnects usually, so that's you don't get no hate from anybody. You're like, "What's up? I'm turning your stuff back on." Yeah, I'm your dude. I'm gonna turn it on. There's your power.
There you go.
Have a nice weekend.
There you go.
I'm gonna have myself a nice weekend.
You still have time
You know?
with the boys. You
Oh
know?
yeah,
You still have time to chill.
Monday through Thursday though, I'm grinding,
Yeah.
man. I'm getting.
I mean, dude, that's real
I'm getting
life.
that straight bread, and it's real life. Yeah,
You're a real dude now. Like,
it's yeah. So like, I just want to like. I know you're in school and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to bring up that topic, like,
yeah, dude.
like.
School. Okay, I'll just.
School versus kind of like working out because
Yeah.
I've went to school, I've done that, man, and it wasn't for me, and it's not for everybody,
It's true.
you know. So tell me,
Yeah. Okay.
tell me a
So
little bit about
yeah.
school.
So I'm in school right now. You know. Personally, hate school. Cannot wait to get out. So yeah, it's midterm week for me. So you know, I got a 10-page paper here, a 5-page paper here, another 10-page paper here. Literally do all by the day, right before spring break starts. Spring break starts next weekend, and so on Friday, I literally have 2 10-page papers and a 5-page paper due. What I want to try to talk about here is, so you wake up and you like kind of enjoy what you don't enjoy what you do, but you don't absolutely dread it.
Because I don't dread it because I'm not out there yet, really. I went through a week of classroom training, which I told you guys was awesome because he was lenient, man. If I went through a classroom training at dishwashing where I used to work at Cracker Barrel, it'd be hardcore on you because I went through 2 days of that and they were hardcore for dishwashing. And we're working with electric now where something could happen.
Yeah.
And they're all about safety. They stress that a lot, but it's a real job. So, guys, don't be afraid to get out in the real world. I'm telling you. I mean, I've worked 1 week of it, and so far I'm loving it. Who knows? Next week might be something else, but I'm going to be hands-on next week, so I'm excited for that.
Next week we'll ask the same question.
Well, next week we have another pod.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if I could work right now, so like say I worked for an ad agency, creating content, making videos, podcasts, websites, whatever it is, I would put in 12-hour days. I would wake up and the next day and be like, all right, hell yeah, let's go. Like, I'm so ready
because
to go.
it's fun. You enjoy it.
I cannot wait to start working. I seriously would work so hard. Like, I wish a company would just know that right now. Like, yes, I understand you might have to get a degree, but I'm working so hard right now and trying to get my degree. Like, the reason why I'm so mad at midterm week, not because I don't want to do it. I'll do the papers.
Yeah.
But I have like 3 or 4 video ideas that I just want to pump out that I can't because I have to write a 10-page paper on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
because you have to get that degree for your profession. You know.
I mean, you do, but like, what I wish they would see is how hard. Like, I am so willing to work so hard right now, and I would love it. I would literally wake up and love it. And I'm young and I'm ready to do it. I don't know. I guess I just have to be patient and get it. I'm gonna get it, but like, I wish a company would see now how hard I'm willing to work right now.
Man, I'll be the first to tell you, you're always grinding, man.
Dude, I don't stop working.
The thing is, my ass gets tired after a 7-8 hour filming day, and I wake up at 12 o'clock the next day.
Yeah, no, dude, I don't. I wake up early.
You do a 7 to 8 hour filming day, and wake up at 7 the next day and edit all day.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I would put in 12-hour days and I would wake up and I would
the amount of work you're working right now. You're basically working. You have a full-time job right now. With going to school too, you're always on the go. Man.
I literally don't stop. It kind of drives me insane sometimes. Like I said this in the last podcast, but the most frustrating part for me is like if it was up to me, I would work and this is the only thing I would do. Like, I would hang out with people just to make videos. But, like, I realized that not everyone wants to work, and that's not, like, what everyone wants to do. Yeah. So, like, it's...
I mean, being honest with you, sorry to cut you off, but...
That's fine.
Even tonight, bro, like, even tonight...
Yeah, dude,
I was laying in bed debating, like... Man, I'm kind of tired. Yeah. Should we just make this podcast tomorrow?
No, dude.
Bro, but...
Dude, I was trying to do this yesterday. I would do it again today. Like, dude, I'm telling you,
we're too young to worry about tomorrow. It's all about right now.
Exactly. So thank you for coming over. I know you're tired.
If I do this right now, then we got all tomorrow.
Exactly.
If we don't do this right now, we don't have all tomorrow.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's really all about that bread. I mean, everybody's going to work.
It's all about that bread, and I'm not making any of it. but eventually my hard work will pay off.
It will,
and I do work hard. People say, "Oh, this ain't work." No, this is some work.
It's work.
Like people don't see all the hard stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But like I say, work in a very light term. It is work, but I literally love doing it. Like I said, this would be the only thing that I do. This is literally the only thing I think about 24/7. I'm in the shower. I'm thinking. I'm driving up to school. I'm thinking. I'm in class thinking. Like, you think my philosophy teacher is telling me anything about philosophy? No, I'm sitting there like, me and Blake could talk about this in the podcast today. That'd be a funny video idea. You know, I'm not taking a lick of notes, dude. I listen, like, he was like taking. I have a funny story actually.
Yeah, me too, man. You should cut down on your likes.
Yeah. Am I saying it again? See, I'm doing it again. Damn it. Okay.
Just kidding, bro.
Let me tell you about this funny story that happened to me in philosophy today.
All right.
Or not today. It was this week. Oh, so I'm a junior in college. And I don't know what, I guess this is an intro philosophy class, but listen, philosophy is the weirdest thing in the world. Like, I am not about philosophy whatsoever. I think it's weird. Like, it's just a bunch of abstract talks. And it's their opinion. It's literally some old guy's opinion that they wrote down. Like, I could literally do the same thing. It's stupid. So my teacher, he's like, kind of cool, I guess. But the one problem I have with him is he makes us read in front of the class like we're in third grade again. And which is fun. Yeah, literally he's like, all right, so who wants to volunteer to read this passage, this paragraph in the book? And it's like some philosophical weird
way.
Shit. Yeah, and I honestly, I suck at reading. I cannot read to save my life.
Especially in front of all those people in the philosophy class,
yeah,
man.
I don't really get nervous that often, but I every time someone asks me to read in a class, it's literally, okay, so he asks people to read, and he's been doing this all semester. I haven't read once, and it's like the same 3 people that volunteer to read every time, and I feel bad for him. He's like, so this week, he's like, all right, so you want to read this paragraph from here to here? And I immediately, eye contact goes from him straight to my book. I'm literally just not looking, I'm looking straight down. I'm like, dude, this dude better not call on me. And then guess what he did? He goes, oh, Colby, you want to read from here? I'm like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, and like, I'm not gonna say no, but I straight up, I was like, I suck at reading. Like, I straight up have like a 3rd grade reading level right now. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Bro, you were better off just reading that stuff backwards, man, than just saying that.
I know. I was like, but yeah, I guess I'll read. So I go in to read, and my voice is like cutting out. I can feel my face getting all red, and I'm getting nervous. Yeah, literally my voice is cutting out, and I'm like, oh shit. And he literally cuts me off. He's like, all right, that's enough. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
I was like, you don't understand it. Dude, I seriously have like a 3rd grade reading level. It's a concern. But I'm not going to read. Like, I hate reading. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm too busy to read. I got other stuff going on.
Especially in the philosophy college class.
But I just knew, like, dude, like, you know, like, when they're like, all right, who wants to volunteer to read? And I straight up looked down. I knew he was going to call me.
I haven't heard anybody say that since, like, 8th grade,
Exactly.
Man.
I'm in college, and I'm still getting called on to
volunteer? I would have been like...
I'm like, I wonder, like, there's probably like 25 kids in that class. Why did he choose me out of all people? Like, I've literally probably talked 3 times in that class. I don't know.
Colby, you want to read this?
Yeah, now he's hearing this podcast. He's like, fuck that, dude. No, I'm just kidding. So, Missouri weather, man.
Oh.
Missouri Weather. Most of the people that listen to this podcast probably live in Missouri. I would say about 98% of the people that listen to this podcast are people we know live in Missouri. And so this topic will be pretty easy to relate with. It is crazy. Like literally one day it'll be 75 degrees and the next day it's actually snowing. And that's not an exaggeration for those that don't live here. Like literally 75 degrees and the next day is snowing. And the snow might be gone by noon.
Oh, yeah. Like a few weeks ago that happened.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you all a funny story, though.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. All right, go for it.
It has to do with weather and something that happens in weather. So, you know, it was sleeting, you know, one night, and I woke up and I went to my car. And, I wanted to start my car, get ready to go to the gym or whatever. And there was ice on it, so, you know, you need a scraper. Or you can heat it up and stuff like that. So I go back in, I get the scraper. I scrape it off, walk back in. But right at the curb of my driveway, I guess it was a little slick.
Oh, no.
Slipped on the ice.
Oh,
Boom!
no.
Boom! Fell right on my leg, dude. Cut my leg, everything. Started bleeding, hit my palms and my hands, and I was done, man. I was like, oh.
Dude, if I was falling, I would have laughed so hard.
Slipping on ice is the worst. Unless you're ice skating. Then you can slip on ice.
Yeah, well,
but if you're
that's a
slipping
given.
on straight ice, because basically if you're ice skating, you kind of know that there's a possibility for you to slip on ice.
Yeah, you're ready for it.
You're ready for it.
You straight fell.
I straight fell. I was not ready for it.
That's wild. That's funny as hell. But yeah. So, Baum, I'm going to put you on the spot.
On the spot.
Yeah, here we go. So, what was going through your mind when you put that hole in my wall when we were playing mini hockey, like however many years ago?
That's a good question, man. That's a great question.
Before you answer, I want to say, yes, this is another mini hawk thing. I think a lot of people enjoyed this last time. This will probably be the last time we talk about it because I know this will get old. But this is a really funny story, and it doesn't really have that much to do with actually mini hawk. But all right, Baum, what was going through your mind when you put that hole in my wall?
We were downstairs. I'm pretty sure it was me, you, and Door over. And I was just doing a few moves thinking I was cool. And my booty bumped into the wall, put a huge hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking to myself, like, oh my God. Oh my God, man. Like, I really put a hole in the wall, you know? Like, there's all this stuff, like scared. Because I think you were over in, like, the other room or something, like, kind of by the ping pong table.
No.
And, like...
No, okay. I'm gonna cut you off there. There's two sides to every story.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what really.
What'd you see? What'd you see?
So my parents allowed us to play mini hockey in my basement, and my basement was all drywall, had carpet and everything. So obviously, if you ran into the wall hard enough, you're gonna put a hole in the wall. It's drywall. You could literally punch through it if you wanted to. So they told me, they're like, Colby, you can play mini hockey downstairs, but as soon as you put a hole in the wall, you guys are done. The game is done. You can't play. So we were probably playing for a good couple weeks before the first hole got put in the wall.
Yeah.
Maybe even a month or two. I don't know how long it was. But so we just got done playing an actual game. Like, we weren't playing. I was literally laying on the floor on the other side, literally in the rink still. On the other, there's two walls. So there's a far wall and then a closer wall. I was by the closer wall, and we were not playing. I was on Twitter changing music or doing something like that. And Blake's out there. He's doing his moves or whatever. He goes, oh, someone checked me. Oh, boom, hip ass into the wall. I swear to God, that hole was as big as his head. Like, literally, I was like, dude, the first thing I thought, I was like, we're not even in a real game, and you straight up put a hole in my wall.
I didn't even get checked. I just ran right into it. You
acted like you got checked.
Yeah, I acted like I got checked by a ghost.
Yeah, you're like, oh, and then he looked at me with the funniest face, and I was like, dude, did you really just? I was like, dude, we can't ever play hockey ever again. That was the thing that was going through my mind. So I walk upstairs, and I'm like, Mom, hey, I gotta talk to you. She's like, what happened? I was like, listen, I know the deal. We can't play hockey anymore. Blake just put a hole in the wall. And she goes, And, like, I don't know. I don't remember the exact thing that she said, but I was like, can we still play? She goes, yeah, you can still play. Oh. And then we were like, yeah, let's go. But I don't think she understood. I don't know if she looked at right away. It might have been the next day, but that hole was huge, dude. It was literally the size of
that thing is still there.
Yeah.
That thing is still there. 4 years later or whatever it is.
Not even... Not that one is just there, and probably like 7 other. Like, we put my whole basement is fucked. because of that game. Okay, yeah, that was probably the last time we're going to talk about mini hockey. I just thought that was a funny story I wanted to tell the podcast. So, Blake, do you want to put me on the spot?
Oh, man. I don't want to put you on the spot. I want to put you on the Johnny.
You want to put me on the Johnny?
I want to put you on the Johnny.
All right. That was
So, if videos and stuff, this is kind of it could be a tough question, simple question. I just really don't know.
funny. Okay.
I don't think anybody knows that making videos and stuff wasn't your profession. What do you think you would want to pursue? Like, what's your second option?
My second option if I didn't make videos?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I don't think I know this. I really don't. I don't think anybody knows this.
Oh, dude. I thought about being a middle school teacher. I don't know. I really like working with kids. I think kids are cool, and I don't know. I think they're funny. They're fun to be around. So I don't know. I thought about doing that for a while, but then again, I hate school, so I don't think I could do that. I don't know. I don't think there's really any other option for me. Or I would probably move to the beach and just live life out there. Own a jet ski rental, own a little business. I thought about maybe owning a coffee shop. I don't know, just something stupid, something simple. Make enough money to survive, enjoy life by the beach. That's what I would do.
It's pretty sweet.
But there is no other option. There is no plan B. I'm going to be making content. I'm going to be creating video, podcasts, websites, whatever that is the rest of my life.
Was that like the Johnny of the Year?
That was a good question. You really put me on the spot. That was good.
Because I seriously don't even know, bro. You've never talked about anything other than videos.
Because that's all I love. That's
So
all I do.
I literally did not know.
So last time we talked about a little bit of sports, and I do want to bring something up here. So for the people that don't know, I'm a huge Blues fan. Blues hockey, St. Louis. And Blake is actually a Blackhawks fan.
Oh.
So here comes... send the hate Blake's way.
We're bringing this up.
Yeah, I would send the hate Blake's way. So everyone, if right now, go on Blake's Instagram, comment, fuck the Blackhawks or something like that. Or just say FTB.
But the Blackhawks got rings, don't they?
Okay, that's not what I'm trying to bring up here. What I want to bring up here is that Paul Stastny got traded this week, and the Blues got kicked out of the freaking playoffs this week. We were in the rankings for the playoffs, and now we're not. And we traded Paul Stastny to the Winnipeg Jets in the Central Division that are in the playoffs. That was literally the Blues basically said
the Blues basically
this year. Yeah. No, the Blues basically said fuck this year. We're not going to make the playoffs this year. We're just going to focus on.
We're going to give you one of our best players.
They did
the Central.
No, they did not. Jets did not give anyone to the Blues. We got draft picks for we don't have.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay, all right.
I said the Blues are basically saying we're going to give you one of our best players. You're leading this. Are they leading the Central? The Winnipeg Jets, are they leading the Central?
I don't know if they're leading, but they're definitely in the running for the playoffs. They were at one time.
I think they're leading. Who else would lead? Minnesota wouldn't lead.
Probably
Chicago wouldn't lead.
Nashville.
It's got to be Winnipeg then St.
It's
Louis.
Nashville, Winnipeg, Minnesota, Dallas, St. Louis, Colorado. And Colorado's 34
Where's
points.
Chicago?
They're way at the bottom, 27. It goes, okay, so Chicago has 27 points. Colorado has 34. The Blues have 35. Dallas has 36. Minnesota has 36. Winnipeg has 37. And Nashville has 40. The Central Division is stupid stacked.
Oh, man.
Stupid stacked.
Even if the Hawks are bad this year. Oh.
It's crazy.
The Blues, the Wild. The Hawks, the Predators were all playoff teams last year.
From second place to fifth is a 3-point difference. Is a 2-game difference. Second to fifth. That's ridiculous.
It's crazy. And what's 1 to 5th? Probably
1 to
Nashville.
5th. 1 to 5th is 6-point. 2-game difference. No, 3-game difference, right? Yeah, you get 2 points every game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 3-game difference. That's wild. Not Minnesota. Screw Minnesota Wild. That's crazy, I should say. But yeah, the Blackhawks suck this year, dude.
What are they? 27, 29, 12?
They are
27, 29, 20.
27, 29, and 8. Dude, and so another thing I want to get at, I've been we've been hockey fans for a long time.
Yeah, for real.
Part of the fun is the Blackhawks being good and the Blues being good, so we I have a reason to hate them. I haven't heard the name Blackhawk this year. I watch NHL Network every night before bed, and I don't even talk here. I don't hear the Blackhawks.
I still hear Kane. I don't hear anything of Taze. I don't hear anything of anybody. I hear Kane, and that's about it. Because Kane's leading in goals and assists, I'm pretty sure, for the Hawks. And that's it. They've fallen apart.
I don't know.
I think it's these. They're bringing so many young guys in that don't know how to play. And they've been getting bad draft picks the past few years. Like,
I don't know. I guess so because they've been so good for so long. But how can 1 year make that much of a difference?
Just think last year they were in the Western.
No, they got kicked out last year by the Blues. I'm pretty sure.
The Blues, yeah, the Western Divisional.
Was that second or first round?
First, I think.
Yeah, because that was sweet.
First against St. Louis because I actually went to game 2.
Yeah,
pretty sweet. So.
Little side note. Back when we used to play hockey, Blake used to be a Blues fan. You know, he's on the good side of the force. His Snapchat name to this day in my phone is Blake Tarasenko because like when we played hockey, I would like put my friends' names in my phone as like their first name and then like a hockey player's name. And then all of a sudden
Blake Kane, Blake Kane.
Blake douchebag. No, I'm just kidding. but yeah, that's kind of wild.
That's kind of Minnesota.
It's kind of Minnesota, man. It's really Minnesota. The Central Division is too stacked.
They're crazy.
I think they're getting another expansion team, aren't they?
I didn't hear anything about that. But just speaking of expansions, what? The Golden Knights?
Are they good? I mean, yeah, I know they're good.
They're crazy. They shocked me. I didn't think they'd...
their team's not that stacked.
The only players I knew were Marc-Andre Fleury and...
David Perron.
And
he's not that good.
They had
I don't know. They had
somebody else that was... No.
A couple big name people. Not big name people, but like I know
kind of know them. Yeah. I think I knew 3 guys on their team. They're just going off.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do good in the playoffs, though. I think they'll be good in the regular season. In the playoffs, they'll choke. That's my guess, though. But honestly, if the Blues aren't in the playoffs, I'm probably going to root for the Knights just because of the newest team.
Who do you think are going deep in the offs this year?
Playoffs? Dude,
I'm Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's
really good.
got to be going deep. I mean...
Yeah.
Yes. Who do they
Nashville,
have in net
dude.
this year? I don't know who they have in net. They got rid of Ben.
I don't know who their net tender is.
Ben went to L.A., didn't he?
I have no idea.
Ben Bishop.
I'm pretty sure he went to L.A., actually.
The Caps are always...
Dude, the Caps always blow in the playoffs.
The Caps are always good. They're always that number 1 team in the regular season, and then, dude, playoffs come, and they're
exciting. I like the Capitals.
I don't.
I know you don't, but I might root for the Capitals, too, just because they're exciting, and TJ Oshie's there.
No way. How are the Pens doing this year?
They were ass for a while. I don't know what they are right now. Let me look.
I know there for a while.
They're in the playoffs right now. They jumped up. They were second to last for a while.
I mean, dude, if you have Evgeny Malkin, you have Phil Kessel, you have Sidney
They have the
Crosby,
big 3.
You have
those 3 players on any other team would be the best player.
Letang still plays on Pittsburgh.
I think
you're winning hockey games with those guys, man. I mean,
they're good.
They're good.
They're so good.
They repeated, didn't they? They went back to back. They went back to back, didn't they?
I believe so.
They beat San Jose last year.
I don't think they won last year. Oh, they did. They beat Nashville. Right?
Yeah, they beat Nashville in the year before. Did they beat San Jose?
I don't think it was San Jose.
Yeah, because the Blues lost to them in the... Yeah. The Blues lost to San Jose. San Jose went on.
That's right. You are right.
Yeah, and Pittsburgh beat San Jose, and then last year...
Yeah.
Who did Nashville beat, though? Nashville beat the...
What? Oh, Anaheim.
Oh!
It was Anaheim.
Champions. The Penguins, runner-up, Predators. Conference runners-up. Yeah, it was the Ducks and the Senators. Senators played the Penguins, and Ducks played the Preds.
Damn, that's wild. Okay. Well, if you enjoyed this podcast... Let us know this time. A lot of you let us know last time. I really appreciate that. Like we said, the feedback is awesome. That keeps us motivated, keeps me motivated. It puts a smile on my face every time. We still don't really have a name or an outro to this, so I think I'm going to put the intro as the outro again. So, like I said, hope you enjoyed this, and see you next Monday at 4 a.m.
Whoop whoop.
See ya.